Most students will spend 40 hours playing video games or scrolling social media this week, but claim they don't have time to fill out a 20-minute scholarship application that's going to pay $1,000 cash. If you make $1,000 for 30 minutes of focused effort, that's an effective earning rate of $2,000 an hour. Stop telling yourself that funding your education is impossible when you're stepping over guaranteed money every single day. Welcome to Steps for Success, the micro edition of EduSteps podcast powered by Laziness Success. We deliver fast, high-impact tactical wins. If you want execution over excuses, be sure to hit the subscribe button right now. Let's go ahead and check in with the crew. Festus, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing excellent. Glad to be here and looking forward to this episode.
Wonderful. Dr. Jamar Crawford, how you doing there, my good sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful, man. All right, let's look at the B. Micro execution requires dropping the delusion of someday. Most students operate in a state of chronic procrastination, right? Telling themselves they're going to apply for funding during winter break or they're going to apply for it after midterms. Shifting your character posture means adopting the identity of an immediate finisher. You don't need a 5-hour block of time to change your financial situation. You need 15 minutes of uninterrupted focus. So let's do a quick trigger right now. In the comments, I want you to type in the word now, N-O-W, if you're done procrastinating and you're ready to execute today. With that being said, we're going to jump into our first question. What is the mindset trick to overcome that initial 5-minute laziness when sitting down to apply for a small scholarship?
I think the big thing is that procrastination rules the nation. I guess you could say that. You know what I'm saying? If you just sit back and you just think, hey, man, I'm just going to wait, life is going to pass you by because life is not waiting on you. So I think one of the ways you can trick yourself into more execution is to envision the win and envision yourself celebrating the win by taking the action.
I think also a good way to overcome procrastination or the laziness is to have it in chunks. I think one of the things we go about in the worst way is, hey, at this time, I'm going to finish the whole entire application. If you're like, most of the time, you can save your progress on these applications. So if you want to start today, right now, while you're watching this video, you're like, okay, for this particular application, I'm going to at least get through the initial part, name and all of that. And then tomorrow I can get into other information up until a certain section. I have to 3 pages. And tomorrow, before you know it, you're making progression. So chunking it is essentially what I'm saying.
Chunk it. I love it. I think another thing students can do is think of it as money. Think of it as you're getting paid for it. Think of it as, first of all, what are you not doing? If you don't apply for the scholarship, what are you going to be doing? If it's playing a video game, it's going out hanging with friends, you can take 15, 30 minutes to do that. But think of it as saying, I'm going to spend $30 to potentially get $1,000. Usually when we attach that money to it, that helps us. It's a great motivating factor, right? So I think that's a great way to think about it. It's something else to add. All right, let's jump into no. Local credit unions, neighborhood associations, and regional micro foundations offer micro scholarships ranging from $500 to $1,500 that receive fewer than 15 total applicants per cycle. 15, 1-5. And the low applicant micro scholarship, simply turning in a complete essay without typos, will give you a 1 in 10 chance of winning cash. I want you to pause this episode right now. Have you checked your local credit union or city council website for micro grant opportunities this month? With that being said, squad, why do micro scholarships stack up faster than major university aid?
The big thing about, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. This is a tough one. The reason why it's a tough one is because the major university aid, it usually goes with the university application. So in their process, they say, hey, fill this out. And they can say, for example, for transfer scholarships, that's a huge one. So if you're coming in as a dual enrolled senior who's coming in, you've already got some college credits, you could get transfer scholarship automatically applied. So that's hard. Okay. But in reference to the school you're going to, depends on how they utilize technology and how their workflows and processes are. That could be the big difference. So if I'm in Missouri and I'm going to a smaller school, they might not have as many processes available as the larger school who has a massive network like a Missouri U scholarship net or something like that. So that's a good question.
I love that. I love that jumping in there and talking about the actual application process and the different opportunities allocated based off of your situation. I think also a big thing is rural scholarships, right? Rural scholarships and where you lie within that region, how it determines where you get it. Because I think it's so many things, right? If your hometown is in a particular place, but you're going to school not too far, how do those little rules determine if you're able to get the scholarship? And it's huge. All right, let's jump right into the do portion. All right, folks, here's your 7-day micro drill for immediate deployment. I want you to target local credit unions. I want you to search your city, your county credit union scholarship 2026 in Google, okay? Use the 15-minute rule. Second thing, set a timer for 15 minutes. Open the application form and complete all the administrative fields. And number 3, submit the micro essay. Answer their prompt in 250 words, proofread it, and then hit submit. I said 250, but if they have a different max amount of words, just use that number, right? All right, time for pressure versus purpose. I want you to drop a 0 in the comments if you have $0 in scholarship so far. Or I want you to drop STACK, S-T-A-C-K, if you're applying for $1,000 today, right? My final question for the squad is, what is the final word of advice for a student doing this 15-minute drill today?
Use the LYS app. Okay, so go ahead and go and type in www.lyslessonplanning.com. Okay, sign up for your free account. Okay, it's totally free for students. And there's, I think, 111 scholarships there. And you can match it with your career that you're looking into and all different types of things like that. So that ain't going to take you 15 minutes. That'll take you 5 to 10 max.
Start right now. Don't wait for tomorrow to try to get paid. That's my advice. You got this. Think, like said, think about trying to get money. So just start right now. Don't procrastinate. And the longer you procrastinate is the opportunity for somebody else to get that money that could possibly be yours.
Hey, that was really good, Crawford. Really good, Dr. Crawford. You know who you reminded me of?
Who?
You remember back in the day, those Everest College commercials?
This man crazy.
You know what I'm talking about? The guy that was like, come on, man, you ain't doing nothing. You just sitting on the couch eating a bowl of cereal, man. Come on.
Yeah, you, I'm talking to you on the couch.
Come on, man. Get up, man. Go do something with your life, man. Come on, man. You wasting time. Come on, go do it. I'm so good. And I think you got a mustache now, just like he had, man. That's wild. But to Dr. Crawford's point, perfection is the enemy of execution. Submit the application. Festus, I want to get your thoughts on this because I was reading, I was like, I want to get Festus' thoughts on this. You as well, Dr. Crawford. A flawed submission has a chance. An unsubmitted draft has 0 chance.
That's a bar right there. Massive bar. Yes. If you don't apply, you don't try. And if you do apply and it's not so good, at least maybe they'll give you some feedback and tell you why you didn't make it. And I think that's one of the big things, to always go back and say, okay, what exactly did I do wrong? And get some feedback.
Yeah, you miss 100% of the opportunities that you don't take.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, folks, remember, small wins stacked consistently create massive financial freedom. Make sure you subscribe to Steps for Success right now and pass that micro drill to someone who needs quick cash for school. Next week on Steps for Success, we're going to be talking about the 1-second boundary hack to stop people pleasing. Don't miss. Execute today, and we're going to see you next week. For Dr. Jamar Crawford, Festus Samoye, I'm Ole Sharonki. Go ahead, Festus, hit us with the phrase it pays.
So listen, there are legitimate excuses for not going to college. There's no legitimate excuse for not getting an education. Thank you for watching this episode of Steps for Success, brought to you by Laddering Success. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.